sleep, let me think, will you? Don. Love's a wonderful thing. I've got to work this thing out. Love, go to sleep, let me think, will you? I've got to work this thing out. You're still in love with her, aren't you? Go on, go to sleep, will you? No.
What's going on, y'all? Happy hump day. Welcome, welcome.
Love's a wonderful thing.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome, welcome. Peace and love. Here we go. It's a hump day. Happy hump day. We're going to get right into it. Just, let's get into this. Make sure all the audios are correct. I was just doing something else with this mic setup, and just wanted to make sure that the levels were back to normal. Let's get some sage. Let's start smudging so that I can speak my truth without anything encumbering me or getting in my way of doing that. Got the sage, got the smudge. Let it fill the area. Peace, blessings, love, and light. Gratitude. Peace, blessings, love, and light. Gratitude. Why don't you guys help me here? Why don't you guys help me say it, affirmations? So, I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, and I understand. So there was a I don't know, I guess a psychologist who was studying people's I guess affirmations that they would say, and he would study the amounts of change in their life, how much positivity that the affirmations actually brought in their life. And he noticed that the phrase "every day in every way I am getting better and better" seemed to take the patients very far in terms of manifesting what they want, in terms of seeing the results of that affirmation. So every day in every way I'm getting better and better is the affirmation. But what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to address the different chakras. I was watching this girl who was very deep into it. She was saying that I am is only dealing with the root chakra. I feel is dealing with the second one up, the stomach one. What is that? It's not the sacral. I think it's sacral. I don't know. Yeah, maybe sacral. And then all the way up to the heart, to the throat, the third eye, the first eye is what I call it, and then the crown. So I am, I feel, I do, I love, which is the heart. I speak, which is the throat. See, first eye, understand is the crown. So we're gonna say that affirmation, and maybe we can say it together. And we are gonna use these different activation words to relate to our chakras, along with the affirmations that the psychologists found best. So here we go. Every day in every way I am better and better. Every day in every way I feel better and better. Every day in every way I do better and better. Every day in every way I love better and better. Every day in every way I speak better and better. Every day in every way I see better and better. And every day in every way I understand better and better. And let's use that to start off our days and end our nights, because how we end the night is how we are programming our body, our cells, and basically our reality for the next day. So it's very important about what you're thinking about, because what you're thinking about before bed is going to last through your whole dream. And sometimes you could even dream about what you're thinking about, right? So let's use that as a base point to really, understand and what we're doing here as creators in this plane. Now, today's topic is how to get whatever you want. And when you're manifesting, there's a secret. Okay, there's definitely a secret. You all know the book called The Secret, and it deals with manifestation. It deals with getting the things that you seek. It deals with getting the things that you want to come into your reality by changing your vibration. And it seems complex sometimes, but it's really not. And I'm going to break it down for you in a very simple way. So first, what I got to do is I got to get some water, and I'll be right back, just so I can make it through this screen without my voice going out on me. So let me get some water. Of course, it's got to be that alkaline, hydrating water. So I'm just going to erase this. So erase that. Get rid of this old dry. I can bring that back up anytime. Okay. Here we go. Now, whatever you believe in, it's not gonna. I mean, whether you believe in God, the universe, a simulation, it's not gonna change this. It's not gonna change the protocol. But happy hump day, man. Happy hump day, guys. Let's hear it for you guys. Let's hear it for you guys. We are in the building, and we just want to set this off right. So let me just turn off this light so that you can see what I'm doing here. I'll turn on this one. Okay, so manifestation. That is what we are on today. So hopefully you guys can see that. Perfect. Okay, let's draw a little human person here. This is like a glorified stick figure. So we're just gonna color this guy in. Hope you guys can see this. Okay, you guys can see that person. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Okay, so when we want something, we typically say, I want blank, whatever it is, right? And that's cool and everything because it's true. We're speaking truth when we do that. But really and truly, that saying the words I want, really, it just kind of sets us up with a type of energy that is not conducive to getting what we want. And I'm going to tell you why. When we say, I want something, say you say, I want an ice cream. Well, that means that we probably don't have an ice cream at the moment, right? And that's why we are, let me move that mic back. Here we go. That's why we're saying, I want whatever it is that we're saying it is we want, right? I want ice cream, I want new clothes, I want a date, I want whatever it is. We are saying that we want it, but at the same time, while we're saying that, we're at the same time saying that we don't have it. And that's a big problem, because the universe doesn't really, or whatever you believe in, God, the universe, it's a simulation and we're writing our own code. That is basically saying that I don't have it. So when you say I want, the feeling, the vibration that you're putting out is I don't have. And it doesn't matter how happy you are in the moment, because when you're putting your all into this affirmation and prayer, you're still giving out that vibration that you don't have it. In fact, the harder you say that you want something, like I really want this, I want it so bad, it's almost like the more you're pushing it away. Because the more you are into it, the feeling that you give about I want it really bad, I want it really bad, is also at the same time saying I don't have it, I don't have it. And the universe or God or the program, whatever it is, it doesn't deal with literally, like literal words formed in a sentence that you and I would understand and give to. For example, if you saw a homeless woman and you said, and she said, I really want $1, I really want $1, I want $1 so bad, I need $1 so bad, then you're gonna reach in your pocket and say, oh shit, this woman really needs $1, let me give her $1, right? But that's not how the creation or the universe or God or whatever it is, that's not how it works. It only responds to feeling, okay? So how can we change that feeling? How can we program ourselves, change our vibrations to be able to receive? Because when you say I want, you're not going to receive. When you say I need, you're not going to receive. And they always say God knows what you need before you do. The universe, the creation, the construct, it knows what you need before you do. Why? Because it picks up on all the little subtleties of how you're feeling at every given moment of the day. Okay, so by saying I want or I need, it's kind of like going backwards. Okay, you don't want to say those words. So let me get rid of this. Now, who is listening? I mean, if you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in any kind of creator, if you believe that this world is a simulation, if you believe in just nature or the universe, then who's listening really to these prayers, right? Well, that would be your higher self. Okay? So we're going to draw arrows. up, up, and this is where your overman is, or this is where your higher self is. Okay? We can just write higher self. If you haven't seen my streams a couple streams ago, we were talking about how the higher self, how you, the original form of you, is actually, you're actually listening to yourself. You are here in this experience. You know how they always say, I'm a soul, I'm a spiritual entity having a physical experience. Well, if you take that saying and you apply it to here, this is your higher self, your real self, your substantial, undying self, and you are in constant communication with the self that is on this plane here. So we are communicating upward and we are communicating downward. Now, before I go on any further, you might be saying, well, what does Masterpiece know about manifestation? You know, it doesn't look like he's got a lot. It doesn't look like I want to, end up like him or something. I don't know what you think of me or what. It doesn't really matter. Because I'm living a life that I want to live. It's very low stress. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm helping people, which is a big thing in my life. That's a big reason why I do things, is to help people. And I don't need compensation for it. I'm here to explore this realm, to live this life as best as I can. And sometimes I have setbacks. Sometimes I smoke too much weed. Sometimes I drink too much alcohol. Sometimes I stay up too late. But day to day, I am trying to be a better person. Every day in every way, I do better. Every day in every way, I see better. Remember the affirmations from this morning, right? So before you kind of start thinking, well, what do you have that I don't have? Nothing. I don't have anything more than anybody else. We're all the same. We're all on this level playing field, and we're in this together. And we are all one. We are all made of the same stuff, right? Just like if you go into a video game, every single character is made of what? Pixels, right? They're different design, but they're all made of pixels. All right. What's going on, William Magazine? What's going on, anybody out there that is watching this? So we got our higher self here in a substantial reality outside of this construct, outside of this reality of this world, whatever it is. We can call this the universe. We'll just call this the universe, because whether we're speaking about God, some person in the sky, the universe, the higher self, it's all outside of ourselves, right? It's all on another plane, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to draw a dome here. A dome structure, okay? This is a big arch, right? The arch, the arc of the covenant, the dome, the firmament, the whatever you want to call it, okay? And we're going to shape it this way because it's concave, and that is the best way for reflections to bounce off of it and come back to you, right? We are constantly sending signals out, and they are constantly being bounced back to us. See how that makes a Vesica Pisces creation? Right? We are opening up a portal. We are opening up like the yoni, like the woman's vagina. We are opening up a portal, an entry, a doorway for new things to come out of, right? To manifest and to flow out of, right? And hopefully those things are nothing but blessings and positivity, right? So I'm gonna erase that. So what we put out is what we get back, right? And that's why I said, if you are putting out I need, we're putting that out to the universe. Guess what the universe is going to give us back? it's going to give us back exactly what we want, exactly what we're feeling. It's going to give us back more reasons to feel like we need. So I need turns into need I. I want turns into want I. It's only going to give you back what you're putting out. So you can keep on saying, I need this and I need that, but the universe is always going to just give that right back to you. So how do we hack that? How do we reverse the order of operations? Because right now, all we have been talking about was ourselves, our lower selves, the bodies that we're in now in this reality. All we're doing is talking about how the person in this reality is putting out messages to some beyond, overman, overlord, conscious being, the triple black mother, the triple black goddess, the universe, the firmament, whatever you believe in. It's always the physical person, the temporary person, the person that will die, the person that will age, the person that will experience pain and love and hurt. We're constantly putting out to the greater a message. But what if there was a way we could get the greater to act before we do? You know, usually we say, I need money, I'm going to go get a job, and then we have to take action to go get the job, right? We got to create a resume. We got to look back into our past work experience to include on the resume. We got to find some references. We got to do all of these things, write the resume, get dressed, go in for the interview, blah, 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 impress them, get the job, be on time. These are all types of things that the physical person is doing. And there is a way of living and receiving without so much doing involved. I'm going to tell you how to do that right now. We said that the universe responds to feeling, to vibrations. That's what the dome, the firmament, the God, the higher self, that's what it responds to, is feeling. Because this language that we're speaking, it's only a language to represent how we are feeling inside. It's not representative of what we feel. Because I could say something in this language and someone else can say something else in 200 other languages. Okay? But what is at the core of it all is the feeling. And that is what registers. That's what registers with this outside, this higher self that we are in constant communication with. So how can we, instead of putting a feeling out and waiting for something to come back and doing something for it to come back, how can we hack that order of operations? Because right now it's want, do, get. That's what we're dealing with. We want something, and then we do another thing, hoping to get it. We want love. We look up how to impress a girl, I guess, I don't know. We talk to our dads about it, I don't know. And then we get the girl, right? We want money. We take some sort of class, and then we get the money. And doing it this way can take years. Why? Because we are constantly putting out that vibration of, I don't have money. I'm going to do something to prove that I don't have money, like go get a job, and then hopefully I will get a paycheck. but it might take months or years to realize that goal or that want, because the feeling is still there. You still do want that thing, but the trick is in that order of operation, the want, do, get. What we're doing is we're imagining having that. So every night before we go to sleep, we say, "Oh, I want $1 million. I need $1 million. I wish I had $1 million." And well, what I would do this with it, and I would spend this, and I would take care of my parents, and I would take care of my siblings or some homeless people, whatever it is. So we're still using vision, right? We're envisioning, which is an important concept, right? Envisioning. I'm going to write that up here because it's important. You got to see it to believe it. Envision. But you also have to believe it to see it. And we're gonna touch on that. So I'm gonna write that as a note. See to believe versus believing to see. I'm gonna get to that. That's just a note for myself. If anybody watching this right now, or when you're watching this on your own time, if you could hit that like button, and if you could subscribe, if you're not already subscribed, share it if you haven't already done so, and that would help the channel greatly. Thank you much. I really appreciate that. Okay. Now, when we envision, we are using a type of language that is primordial, that is pre-construct. We're using a method, when we envision, we're using a method that doesn't involve words, it doesn't involve translations. It is the seat of creation. They're always telling us that the pineal gland is at the seat of creation, right? And it's the seat of the soul. The heart and the stomach also have a big role to play in this. So we're going to draw a brain. Well, I'm going to try to draw a brain up here. The heart. I'm just going to do a symbolic heart. And then I'm going to do a symbolic, like, colon kind of thing, right? And it's funny that the colon looks like a question mark. So if I was to draw a head, shoulders, so this is our 3 brains, right? Our stomach is our first brain because it gets those nervous feelings. It sees before the reality. The stomach reacts to very minute little things in the environment, little fluctuations and changes, and it is actually doing the communication, or a lot of the receiving from the outside world, telling us that there's danger ahead, telling us that there's something to be excited for, something to be nervous about. You're getting a bad gut feeling. This gut feeling, it transcends time, and it can see into the future. The stomach, it reacts to future things. When you say that you have a bad feeling about it, it hasn't even happened yet, and then it does happen, and you said you should have trusted your gut. That's how you know that the stomach is operating off of a different type of time space. And then you have your heart, which is very important for communicating and like outward, and also still receiving inward. Seeing if someone's genuine or not, if someone really means what they say, seeing if this is really your passion or not, whether it's like creating or numbers or whatever it is. And then we have our thinking brain up here, which is closest to our ears, and our ears listen to everything that's said around us, and like even the news, the music, people's gossip. So the brain is the one least to be trusted, because that one is going to get you in trouble, because it is going off what it hears and it's immediate physical reality, which means there's a latency. It's getting the information last, okay? While the heart and the gut get information from the unseen realms before the brain does, okay? So the higher self is it is plugged into these three brains. And that is how we communicate with our higher self. So, how can we reverse the order of operations? Well, instead of saying, I want, and then doing, and then receiving, and then saying thank you, because you always have to be grateful, right? That is a huge step in this process, is being grateful. Practicing gratitude, having an attitude of gratitude is going to get you places that you never thought that you would be. Because being grateful, well, what happens when you're grateful, right? You usually receive more. If you are a little child and you're in school and the teacher's giving out cookies, if you're in the street homeless and you got your hand out and someone's giving you money, or if you are shopping and a lady at the cash register, she's always hooking you up with little freebies, giving you little discounts and whatever. If you don't say thank you in all of those situations, whether you're a kid, whether you're homeless, whether you're shopping, and someone's hooking you up, they're going to stop if you're not grateful. You know, if you go through the line and someone gives you 20% off something just because they can, and you don't say thank you, and they've done it once, twice, 3 times, they're going to stop. If someone lets you cut them in line every time because they know that you're in a rush, and you're not thankful for that, well, people are going to stop letting you cut the line because you only have a loaf of bread to pay for. So, you know, I got a full cart. Oh, you only got that one loaf of bread? Yeah, just go ahead, pay for it. That's all you got. I got this whole thing. Go ahead. If you're like, okay, and then you go, you're kind of like, whoa, dick. Like, you could have said thanks. People expect a thanks. Why? Because it is completing the transaction. There is a give and there is a receive. Just like the higher self, communication up, communication down. And when you give, you want a thanks in return. Now, that's not saying that you're doing things for thanks, but that is the way to properly close the transaction of giving and receiving, right? Like I said, if you're not grateful, you're not going to receive for long. So when someone gives you something, you say, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I see you. Thank you. They're more inclined to give it to you again, which makes the universe, God, your higher self, more inclined to be grateful, which means you're going to be receiving more again in the future. The universe is just like you or I. The God, the higher self, is just like you or I on a very primitive level, in the sense that if you're not showing your gratitude, you're not going to be given anything, right? So here comes the hack. Oh, you're going to love this, right? You're going to love this hack. I figured this hack out by reading the book. I was listening to the audio version of it, audiobooks. Because, you know, you can get through so many more audiobooks than you can than just reading it, you know. Let's be honest. You say, yeah, I'm reading like 5 books this month. It's all audiobooks. But you are reading, you know, you're understanding, you're digesting, you're comprehending. Okay, so the way we are thought to do it when we pray, when we're manifesting, we want to say, I wish for this to happen. So I wish, or I want, or I need, need. And we are holding that image in our mind. Remember, that's the most powerful, right? We're holding the image in our mind, but not only our mind, our heart and our gut. And when you feel it, that is the most powerful. It's not just saying, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, I want to be wealthy, I want to be wealthy. No, it's really getting into it. I want $1 million. I feel it. I feel like wealth is coming. I want to be wealthy so badly. And when you're really putting your all into it, your muscles, your gut, you're closing your eyes, you're envisioning, that's very powerful, okay? So we say, I want, I wish, or I need. Then you do the things, you do the things that you think will get you that. And because you're holding it in your mind and you're envisioning it, the universe, it might take a while, but eventually it will rain down blessings on you. And at first it will test you, and it will say, let's see if they're grateful or not. When you receive the blessings of what it is that you want, you're getting the money, you're getting the cars, you're getting the girls, you're having that family. Whatever it is that is being bestowed upon you from your own wanting, you are then going to say, thank you, right? You're then going to say, thank you. But what if there was a way that you can hack this system to get what it is that you want earlier by doing one simple switcheroo of the order of operations? Would you believe me? Would you try it? Would you practice it? If I could guarantee you that whatever it is that you want, no matter how big or small, all you would have to do is change the order of operation, would you believe me? Would you go home and practice it tonight, tomorrow, the next day, and never stop until you get that thing? Well, if you are willing to do that, if you're willing to work with me here, and listen, I'm going to teach you how to do it. So let's, again, erase all this. And I'm going to show you the hack that all the multimillionaires know. All the people with villas and different homes in different countries, all of them know this hack. All the people that are going on those speaking tours, that just seem like life is giving them whatever they want, they all know this hack, and I'm going to share it with you right now. And if you haven't read the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Walter E. Wattles, I highly recommend it. It is called The Science of Getting Rich, which should just be called, or could just be called, The Science of Manifestation, okay? Now, I've thoroughly read this book, and over and over again, I listen to it multiple times a week. And it talks a lot about how we are all made of the same thing. The wood, the grass, the lion, the paint, the house, the person is all made of the same thing. Just like I said earlier in this stream, all video game characters and the scenery around it is made from the same thing, which is pixels, right? They're all pixels. They look different, but it's all made of the same things. We look different, but we're all made of the same thing. And that means that there is abundance everywhere. So you want to have an abundance mindset. You need to know, not think. You need to know and thus feel that abundance is everywhere. That there is no shortage of abundance at all. That you can have whatever it is that you want in this life, because everything, oil, gold, jewelry, education, everything is in abundance. Water, we're never running out of water. We're never running out of gold. We're never going to run out of anything, because all there is around us is abundance. You think that it's hard for the universe to manifest $1 million for you when there's 1 million blades of grass in someone's backyard? There's a million particles of sand in between the sidewalks out front of your house. I live in the city, so I don't have a backyard and a front yard. I don't have those luxuries. I live in the concrete jungle. I walk outside my front door. There's homeless people sleeping on my front door. I gotta wake them up so I can get out of my house. Okay? There's people climbing up on the roofs and having roof parties over my head. I'm in the city. I can't help that. Alright? It's just everywhere. But I know that my heart, my soul, I belong to nature. And that is where I am going to be once I get this business where I want it to be. I have so many dreams, y'all. I have so many things that I'm calling into my reality. So let me first state that you have to have an abundance mindset. There's millions and millions of trees in the world, millions of grains of sand. Why can't there be millions of dollars for you in your bank account? Well, I'm going to show you the hack. Have you ever had a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, a boss say something like this? Excuse me, such and such. I need you to sweep the stairs and then mop it when you're done. Thank you. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard someone say, after the dishes are done, you can vacuum the hallway. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have you ever heard someone say, like your mother or something, or your grandma, say, oh, you didn't make your bed. Come inside and make your bed. Thank you. Do you notice anything different or the same of what I'm saying? The difference is the command. The constant, the thing that I'm always saying is thank you. And I'm saying thank you before they're doing it. Take up your jacket and your backpack off the ground. Thank you. Thank you? What do you mean thank you? I haven't even done anything yet. I haven't gotten the backpack off the ground. What are you telling me thanks for? But don't you notice that when someone says thank you, you're more apt to do that thing that they're instructing you to do? Hint, hint. Hint, hint. Hint, hint, people. They are saying thank you before you do it. We would say, I want, and then do, and then hopefully receive, and then say thank you. If we say thank you at all. A lot of times we're getting blessings day after day and we're not thankful for it. And a lot of the times you think that that bad thing that's happening to you is actually bad. But why would you believe that it's bad when all week, all month you've been manifesting good? Every day you wake up with an affirmation. You light the sage. You meditate. So why would you think that because something bad or negative or something, what I like to say is, I like to use the word, I like to use the word adverse. Okay, it's adverse. It's not bad. It's not negative. It's just adverse. It's not what you've been manifesting, or so you think, right? You lose that job. Oh, why is this happening to me? I'm manifesting money and I'm manifesting wealth. Oh, why? Why did I get fired from this job? Oh, this manifesting doesn't work for me. How are these millionaires manifesting stuff? And I have a job. I just got this job, but now I'm fired. I worked so hard to get this job. I worked so hard to get this job. Nothing should be hard to manifest. Nothing should be difficult or strenuous to manifest. A tree just grows. A butterfly, it just eats as a caterpillar, spins its nest, and blossoms into a butterfly. So why is it so hard for you? It's because you got it backwards. You're doing it wrong. You're not addressing your prayers like your grandmother or your teacher would. Excuse me, clean that mess up. Thank you. Boom. Thank you. And then they're like, oh shit, they said thank you already. That means I gotta do it. Like if they told me to do the dishes, and then they said thanks, so I gotta do this. You know, it's a lot different to say, hey, do the dishes, than it is to say, do the dishes, thank you. Because when you say thank you, you're like, oh shit, like they're being polite. Like, they said thank you, and when someone says thank you, they usually don't say thank you unless I've done something, so I better do that thing so that their thank you can be justified. Okay? And that is the secret, guys. That's the secret of how this universe works. Your higher self works. God, creation itself. That's how it works. So, first of all, I don't want you to say, I want, and then do, and then wait to receive it, and then say thank you at the end. What? It makes no sense to say thank you at the end. Say thank you at the beginning. Say thank you. Oh, I spelled thanks wrong. Say thank you for the money, for the girl, for the love, for the family. Say thank you. Thank you so much for this abundance. Thank you so much for this multi-million-dollar net worth I have. Thank you so much that I get to help people every single day. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for my health and my wealth. I'm so grateful for my clear mind. I'm so thankful for getting over that addiction, even though you are addicted, and even though you don't have a girl, and even though you don't have a family, even though you don't have money, you don't have wealth, you don't have health, you're sick, you have cancer. Right now, you have cancer. Everybody gets cancer every day. We're always developing and getting rid of cancer in our bodies. But sometimes the lifestyle perpetuates the cancer, and then we get the cancer, and it's a tumor, and it's growing, and we go to the doctor, and they say, you have a tumor. And then your whole world falls apart, and you say, oh no, why? I've been manifesting. I've been saying, I want to be healthy. I've been saying every night, I want to be healthy, but you haven't been thankful for your health. You haven't been thankful for whatever it is that you want. So, just like a person is more likely to give you or to do something for you when you say thank you first, the universe, your higher self, God, whatever it is, the simulation, the construct, is more likely to provide those blessings to you and rain down blessings from above when you say thank you first, because there's a deficit. Remember how just a while I told you there's a transaction, a give and a receive. And when you complete that transaction, there is a thank you at the end. There's a thanks. So you give someone, they get it, and they say, oh, thank you so much. And then remember how we said, anybody who says thanks, anybody who's grateful, is more likely to receive in the future. If someone lets you ahead in the line because you have a little bit of groceries and you say thank you so much, I really appreciate that, you're more likely and they're more apt to give you that in the future and to keep on doing that for you. The universe is the same way, guys. It's the exact same way. It wants to be thanked. It wants to be recognized. It is a conscious thing. Your higher self is a conscious being. It wants recognition. Okay? It wants to be thanked. Okay? So saying thank you first is the biggest key. But not only that, we have to envision that we have already attained the things that we quote unquote want. Remember, we're not going to use those words in our affirmations and our prayers. We're going to say thank you. I'm so happy now that I have this. I'm so grateful that I have wealth. I'm so grateful now that I'm healthy. I'm so happy and thankful that I found love, even though you're laying in your bed alone. Because what you've done is you have tripped the system. You have taken the order of operations from 1, 2, 3 to 3, 2, 1. And that is the key. Reversing the operation. This firmament dome, or the construct, or your higher self, or God, whatever it is, the triple black goddess that's in the sky, whatever it is that you believe, it is a conscious, flexible, malleable, giving taking thing. It follows orders, right? It follows your orders because it's made for us. This construct was made for us to walk around in and experience. And if there is an imbalance of a transaction, it's going to cause a glitch in the system. Okay? It is trying to avoid having a glitch. It needs all checks and balances. Okay? It needs assets and liabilities all checked off and balanced. This side needs to be balanced. That side needs to be balanced. And that is the ma'at. That is with the feather. That is ma'at, balance. The universe, creation, God, whatever it is, it's always seeking balance. Balance is all it knows. It's all it can provide. Okay? It needs to do this because that's how it was created. It is a construct or a God that is living off of balance. So we are going to remember that, and we're going to hack it. We can hack it by knowing, okay, if something happens, if something's given and there's no thanks for it, it's less likely to provide it for us, right? But what if something was thankful for something, right? What if you were thankful for something you don't have? The universe now, we're just going to call it the universe. The universe says, oh no, it's going to go to its internal department and it's going to go to its like accounting team, right? It's going to go to accounting. Let's just say the universe has an accounting team. And it's going to say, hey guys, we just had this check come up for a thank you for a Lamborghini for Ted. And can you check if Ted got a Lamborghini? Checking, sir, checking. No Lamborghini for Ted. That must be a mistake. Can't be a mistake. Nothing we do is a mistake. Nothing that comes up that is printed out of this printer showing me the checks and balances is a mistake. If it happened, it happened. They are saying thank you for something. So we need to go figure out why Ted is saying thank you for this Lamborghini. Let's look into it. Okay, sir, let's open up a file. I'll look into it right away. Oh, it seems like he is envisioning a Lamborghini. He is thankful for the Lamborghini. We screwed up. We now need to give him a Lamborghini as soon as possible. So now let's start rearranging like big gears. You know, it starts rearranging like a Tetris or like a Rubik's Cube, and the gear starts turning. I don't know if you guys have ever read the book. Oh shit. What was it called? The Sorcerer's Apprentice? No. What is that book, y'all? Help me out here with Fatima, with the girl Fatima, and it's all about manifestation. I can't believe I'm forgetting this now. Okay, I'm just gonna type in popular books with Fatima in it. Popular books with the name Fatima. Shit, what is it? Does anybody? It's like the master, the apprentice, the shaman or something. Anybody in the chat here can help me out with that. I'd be super grateful. God. Okay, I can't think about it right now. I think it was called like this Apprentice or something. The Sorcerer's Apprentice or whatever. I think I'm gonna move on after this if I can't. Okay. Well, there's when you're getting into this realm of thought, there's this real classic book. Maybe someone's going to put it on there. I will get it later. It'll come to me. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so forget about that example because I can't remember the book's name. But it says in the book that once you hope for something or once you desire something, all the universe and the stars conspire to make that a reality for you. And that is totally true. Like we said, a bill got printed up in the universes, in your higher self's accounting department, and what it do? And there is now an empty check and balance, because remember, it's all about balance here with the scales, okay? The feather. It's all about balance. And what you're doing is you're hacking the system by envisioning yourself having what you want, say the Lamborghini. And now you're saying thanks for the Lamborghini. And once that bill is printed up for the Lamborghini here, I don't know what this is. We're just gonna circle here. There is a deficit. You don't actually have a Lamborghini, and that is a huge problem for the construct, because you got to understand, people, in this construct, there are sheep that are just walking around hopelessly, aimlessly, lifelessly walking around, just going to work every day. They believe the news, they believe the war, they believe there's a left and right wing, they believe in the conservative and liberal, or whatever it is, Democratic, whatever party it is. They believe that is happening. We, in this channel, all my followers here, people in this realm of thought, we are the ones that are awake. We are the ones that are going against the system. We're hacking the system, and I'm showing you how to hack it even further. This is not supposed to happen. We are not supposed to figure out how to get what we want. Now, it is designed for us to get what we want, but the system itself has been hacked with people, archons, that have been hiding knowledge, hiding truths. And while royal families and rich multimillionaires and billionaires in Freemasonry, in the Illuminati, the Skull and Bones, so on and so forth, while they know the secrets to creation and manifestation, we are not privy to that. They're not giving us that knowledge, that deep esoteric knowledge that is found everywhere in all the texts, right? Jesus always said in the book, be grateful, be thankful. Add it to the alchemists. Jay Chosen, you are Jay Chosen. Thank you, peace, love, and abundance to you. The Alchemist, y'all. Woo! What a book, man. Some of the passages in the book got my goosebumps going, okay? Yes, it's the Alchemist. In the Alchemist, the apprentice's master told him, as soon as you hope for something or wish for something, the whole universe conspires. As soon as you set out for a journey, the universe conspires to fulfill that for you. And that is what really set me off on my journey when I went hitchhiking, backpacking through Jamaica, East Coast Canada, West Coast Canada, on my own. Nothing, no money in my pocket, maybe $200, maybe $100, maybe $400, you know, no real safety net, just creating my reality as I go. And that is a book that really helped me, like, just pick up my backpacks, pack my essentials, and go. If you got a talent, bring your microphone, bring your paint sets, bring your journal, whatever it is, and just hit the road if that's the life that you want. If you want to experience something and you don't feel that you're too old and you feel like you can do something, leave your job today. Get out there and go do, if there's a burning desire in you and you want to go do that thing and you just want to go see those mountains, you want to go to Machu Picchu, fuck it, just go. Just fucking go. Just drop it. Stop going to work. Just stop. Your friends and families are going to say, some of them are going to say, wow, that's so brave. That's the coolest thing. You're really inspiring me. And then some of them are going to say, whoa, I don't know if you should do that. You know, you shouldn't quit. That's a good, comfortable job. You're about to get a raise and you're about to do this stuff. Are you sure you want to do that? They're putting their fears, their lack of foresight onto you. Never let that happen, yo. If you want to go explore the Rocky Mountains, the Appalachians, you want to go on a 2-week-long bike journey, fuck it, just go. Who cares if you get fired? Who cares if you can't get that same job back? Just go already. Guys, you have limited amount of time in this world, okay? You can't live it for someone else. You can't live it by being afraid. You gotta grab life by the horns, the bull by the horns, and just go for it, guys. Please, go for it, okay? Then that's from my heart. That's from my heart. I've done it multiple times. I came back in one piece, a better person, more complete, whole person, inspiring people. My journey inspired others. Guys, if you have something, go. Okay, so let's get back to this. Hacking the system. The system was built for us. Our system, our beautifully balanced system, where we put out a desire, we put out a gratitude, and we receive that thing, has been hacked through the food, through the news, through the electromagnetic waves that all these cell towers are giving off, and all the 5G and the sad, the fear, it's all fake, right? It's all fake. It's all here to keep us here. It's all here to keep us dumbed down. Okay? It's all here to keep us solid. Bread. Give us our daily bread. Solid. Carbs. Solid, empty carbs. Eat the life-giving carbs, the fruits that make your body full of light and transparent so that blessings can flow in and out of you better. You are a more efficient antenna giver and receiver of signals than you when you are eating fresh fruits, organic vegetables, organic nuts and berries than you are if you're eating meat and heavy, dense sweets and breads and stuff like that, okay? You're not going to be as good of a conductor or a releaser of frequencies. And your mind is your frequencies. The envisioning, the attitude of gratitude, of being thankful is frequencies, where it's all frequencies, guys. Okay, so like I said, this construct, this world, this reality, this plane that we live on was designed for us. It was designed for us to have what we want to experience. But it has been hacked and it has been overtaken by archons who are disguising themselves as royalty, war, politicians, all that shit, right? So this world that we live in, this world with like the government and the money, that's not built for us. It's not conducive for our health. So we have to now hack back into the system, because they hack the system in such a way where now we don't get what it is that we want, right? Because we don't know how to pray. We don't know how to say affirmations. We don't know how to believe to see. And I'm going to get to that right now. So by hacking the system, by saying thank you for this health, even though you have cancer or some sort of whatever, if you say thank you for this money, even if you're sleeping outside, you don't have a dollar to your name, there is now an imbalance on the scales in the accounting department of the universe. And the universe gets printed up a bill that is saying, Ted is saying thank you for a Lamborghini. And then the universe runs that check, and it says, wait a minute, Ted doesn't have a Lamborghini. Something went wrong. What is wrong? It must be us. And that's where the book comes in, The Alchemist, where it says the whole universe will conspire to give you what it is that you're after, right? So now the universe gears are going to start turning, and things are going to start shifting, and everything is going to start kind of transforming like the Transformers, right? And it's going to make that cool noise that the Transformers make, and things are going to start shifting, okay? Energies. Different people are going to be brought into your life. You're going to lose a job. You're going to gain a job. You're going to find love. You're going to lose love. You're going to meet some random person. You're going to miss your bus. And then you're going to meet someone on the next bus. And they're going to offer you this opportunity of lifetime. You're going to go to this concert and it's going to be canceled. But on the way you met this random person that brings you to another nightclub. And then at the nightclub you meet a person that leads you to the riches. You can never ever predict how your blessings are going to come in. That's why you cannot be impatient and start resenting or start not believing. You have to hold true. You have to have faith. Okay? You have to have faith. Like George Michael said, you gotta have faith, faith, faith. You gotta have faith, faith, faith. And it's so true. You got to see, once again, the millionaires are telling you, encoding through songs, you got to believe, you got to see it, you got to love, you got to be thankful. All of these sayings right? And the faith works in tandem with you envisioning. And because what's going to happen is this. You're going to lay down and you're going to say, I'm so thankful for the Lamborghini. I'm so thankful for the Lamborghini. I'm so thankful for this Lamborghini. Oh, God damn, I'm so thankful for it. I'm so grateful for this Lamborghini that I own, that I drive. It's red. It's got a marble finish. It's got beige seats, not leather. It's got fake pineapple leather. I custom made it. It doesn't have the paddles. I custom made it so that it has a stick shift, just like the old Lamborghini Countach and Diablo. And then the next day you wake up and guess what? You don't have a Lamborghini. Obviously, you don't have a Lamborghini. Okay, but instead of cursing, instead of saying, "Oh man, fuck this manifestation shit. I was watching Masterpiece. He told me to be thankful for something that I didn't have. I tried it. I woke up the next day and I don't have it. Man, fuck that." When you do that, you're practicing ungratitude, unthankfulness, and that stops everything. X. It stops all the blessings from coming to you. It just halts it right there, and then everything kind of goes back to the way it was, back to your pathetic life, back to your lonely life, back to your whatever life that you had before. I'm not saying that you had that kind of life before, but I'm saying that you want something, right? You want something, you want it for you. You want to have that thing, okay? When you get upset that you don't have that thing, that is even worse than putting out what we said before. I want, I do, I receive. Remember how we said we usually want, we do, and then we receive. But what we want to do is be thankful for receiving, and then do the things, and then you'll have it. Okay? So let me just erase a little bit, because we are now getting into the how to manifest, okay? With the whole vision and everything, right? Okay. So, the faith works hand in hand or in tandem with envisioning. So you're going to go to sleep at night, you're going to wake up in the morning, you're going to be bored at work, you're going to have a little break at work, and every chance you get, you're going to envision yourself driving that Lamborghini. You're going to see a Lamborghini pass by you on the road and you say, "Oh shit, he's driving my whip. That's my whip. I mean, mine is purple, his was yellow, but yeah, we got the same whip. Respect." You're going to see a Lamborghini parked. You're going to start seeing Lamborghinis everywhere. And or whatever it is that you want. And you're going to say, "Damn, damn, that's a nice whip. I'm so thankful I got one of these in my garage." Now, it's going to feel silly to you because you don't actually have a Lamborghini in your garage. You don't actually have that thing. So you're going to feel a little weird, a little silly saying these things without actually having them. But that's where the envisioning and the faith, so the vision plus faith that you do have that thing already, will cause you to be thankful. And instead of seeing it to believe it, which is the old 1, 2, 3, I want, I do, I get, then I say thank you. So we could say 4 is to thank you. Instead of saying I want, I do, I receive, and now I'm thankful that I have it, that is seeing to believe it. That is having the Lamborghini and then saying thank you. But remember, we are more likely to do the chores that our elders have asked us to do when they say thank you while they're saying it, right? So when you say, I want this so bad, I want a Lamborghini, the universe says he doesn't have a Lamborghini. Let me just keep on giving him a reality to reflect back to him, because that's all they can do is just reflect. The firmament dome, the construct boundaries, God, your higher self, it's a mirror. That's all it is. That's what you have to start thinking about it as, is a mirror. It is a mirror that is going to bounce back to you whatever it receives via the feeling of it, okay? Not what you say, it's how you feel. So you feel with all your gut and all your might, you say, I want. Well, that's your first mistake. And then you're going to do the things that are in alignment with I want, which means I don't have. So you're going to keep complaining. You're going to keep on going, oh, I wish I had that. Oh, you got one of those? Now you're going to be jealous. Oh, I wish I had one of those. How do you have one and I don't? And then the receiving, because after, you might not receive it. You might never experience 3. That's one thing to note. You might not even ever get to the 3rd part. You might die wishing that you're a millionaire and you'll never get it. But let's say that you do get it. You do get that job. You do get the promotion. You find that girl. You start that family. You start that voyage. Okay, you get it. Now you're saying thank you. But we have to reverse that into the old grandma or the elder, the parent, the teacher, whatever it is that is giving us instruction, our teammate. Hey, go pick up that jacket. Thank you. Work on your free throws. Thanks. You know what I mean? Do 10 more push-ups. Thank you. When you add in the thank you with the affirmation, we are hacking the system, bringing the 4 to the forefront. 4, 3, 2, 1. We say thank you, then we receive, and when we receive, we also have to say thank you again. Okay, we can't forget that. So we're gonna say thank you for something that we don't have. We're gonna get that thing that we never had, and then we're gonna do that thing because now we have it. You're gonna actually be driving the Lamborghini now instead of just look. When you say I want a job, the second step is. Now you're going to be doing, remember how we talked about at the beginning, now you're going to be creating the resume and doing the interviews. That's the doing portion. Number 2. But you're doing it in hopes to get it, which gives off the feeling that you don't yet have it. But when you reverse it and say, I'm so thankful for the Lamborghini, then you receive the Lamborghini, then you're going to be doing the things that people with Lamborghini do, which is drive the Lamborghini, fill the gas of the Lamborghini, get a $300 oil change from the Lamborghini. Why? Because you can afford it now. And then part 1, and then the 1 is the next thing that you want. So instead of want, do, receive, thanks, is thanks, receive, do, and then want some more. But when you become a master at your vibration and encoding yourself, this want is going to be another 4. So it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 4. It's going to be thank you, receive, do, like live the thing, like you want the cottage, you receive the cottage, then now you're living in the cottage. And then now you want a trailer. And instead of wanting the trailer, the next step is saying thank you for this trailer. And then you're going to get the trailer. You're going to live in the trailer. And then you're going to be thankful for a family. And then you're going to get the family. You're going to be the father or the parent. And then you're going to be thankful that they're healthy. Not hoping that they're healthy, because that's giving out a vibration that they're not healthy. Okay? That is the hack, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to actually have faith and envision so that you can believe before you see. You have to like literally feel like you already have that thing that you want. That thing that you're manifesting. Oh yeah, baby. You gotta have so much faith that there's no room for doubts. Right? You cannot doubt for a minute that you're gonna get this. The minute you doubt it, the minute you say I want, chain reaction. Now that's what the fuck I call a chain reaction. Oh shit. Like Fabulous said. Okay. I don't want to break my flow here. I'm going really good here. Okay, here we go. The minute we we doubt this, the minute we get upset, the minute we question, is the minute that we push it away from us. Because every time we say thank you, that thing gets closer to us. Okay, let's say that there's 1,000 steps, 1,000 actions from the universe or the construct's boundaries or our higher self. There's 1,000 steps to go before it reaches us, right? When you doubt, you start moving back up. When you have faith, you start moving back down. And then something bad happens. And then you say, oh, it'll never happen. Then you start moving up. It starts moving away from you. Then you say, I'm so thankful, I'm so thankful. It starts coming closer to you. It's like a tide. It's an ebb and flow. And the thing that makes it come to you is the thankfulness, it's the gratitude. When you doubt, you're pushing it away. Okay? You have to remember that. You can never doubt it. You have to believe it so much that you feel it. And when you believe it so much that you feel it, you're gonna see it. And that's why I wrote down here, believing to see, not see to believe it. A lot of people say, oh, I gotta see it to believe it. You know, I don't know. You're pulling my chain. I gotta see it to believe it. You're seeing that there's this amazing technique that I could have, that I could learn to have everything I want. Show, I gotta see it before I believe it. No, wrong. Absolutely dead wrong. You gotta believe it with all your heart, all your gut, all your mind, that it is already happened, and then you're gonna see it. Okay? That's how you're gonna see it. You're not gonna see it by just saying, oh, I hope and I want, I hope, I wish, because that's putting out the negative, lacking emotions, the vibrations, saying that you don't have it. And then the universe is only going to show you a reality that keeps you saying, I don't have it. Now, one thing I can't stress this enough, okay? I can't stress this next thing enough. As soon as you set a course to start manifesting, as soon as you're thankful, as soon as you want more, you not want more, but you want to experience more. You want to experience a good life, right? But instead of saying affirmations and prayers of I want more, I want more, I want more, you're going to say, I'm thankful that I have more. I'm thankful that I have more. I'm thankful that I have more, right? That's what we just said. But immediately, literally the next day, sometimes the same days in my life, what's going to happen is this. That is a hurdle. Okay? That's a hurdle. Now, the ground or the reality on the other side of that hurdle, depending on how you approach that hurdle, is going to be a higher ground. Okay, follow me here. When you're on this higher ground, when you've leaped over the hurdle, you're going to be thankful that you want more, that you have more. You're going to be thankful that you have a next thing that you want. As soon as you do that, another hurdle. But as soon as you approach that hurdle with a positive attitude, you keep the faith and you keep the vision and you keep the thankfulness, the attitude of gratitude. Once you keep that alive, then you hop over that hurdle and you're going to land on higher ground. And then another hurdle. And then higher and higher and higher and higher. Okay? Now, let's say you're thankful for the promotion. You get the promotion. You land on higher ground. But that also means more responsibility. You're going to say, thank you for being now the head of this department. You're going to hop that hurdle. You're going to do the tasks that you need to do to show that you deserve that job, to be the head of the department. Now you're going to land on higher ground, and it's going to give you even more responsibility. You have more of a salary. You're making 10,000 here. You want a higher position. Now you're making 20 grand. You keep the attitude of gratitude. A bunch of work documents. Oh, you got to do this. The company took a hit. It's on you. You got to figure it out. You approach it with an attitude of gratitude. You keep the vision, the faith alive. You hop over that hurdle, and now you're landing on higher ground. Now you're making $30,000 a month. Okay? With every new affirmation, with every new dream, with every new aspiration is a good word for it, right, guys? Aspiration, you're aspiring, right? With every new aspiration comes a hurdle to smack you in your face, because our construct has been hacked by the archons, who are arcing on to us. They're arcing on. They're hacking. They're hooking. Hacking is hooking. Okay? They are hacking on, and a hook is an arc. A fish hook is an arc. And this is our arc. This is our dome, our firmament, our higher self, our construct. And the archons have hooked themselves in to our reality. And it now is making it harder for us to manifest instantly. You guys know the old tales, and when you're getting into this, deeper knowledge, you might hear a lot of people say the ancestors would, manifest crops from the ground, and it would grow and manifest a flower and fruit right before their eyes. That is what we are supposed to experience. But because of this time dilation and the multiple domes that they set up, is creating a lag. And this lag is making us not be able to see what we are hoping for. And then that causes us to damn it, or to say negative things. Like, for example, I'm making $10,000 a year at this job. I need more. I gotta do more. I'm manifesting $20,000 as a salary. I'm manifesting that, and then because of they're hacked in and it doesn't happen right away, you say, oh, fuck it, man, I'll never get the $20,000. I'll never get that job. I'll never get that opportunity. I'm never going to be as good as I can be. I'm never going to be as good as I want to be. I'm never going to get the girl I want. I'm never going to get to go to the places I want to go. I'm never going to get to experience the life that I want to live. Now, you have just pushed all of those blessings that are coming to you, you've pushed them right away from yourself. And maybe in a week or two later, some positive things happen, and you say, oh, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can have that life that I want. Maybe I can travel. Now you're bringing it back into you. Not as effectively as if you're saying thanks, but at least the tide is going a better direction now. It doesn't happen in a week, in a month, because you're doing it wrong. And let's not say wrong, you're just not doing it effectively, and now you start to say, fuck it, it's never going to happen for me, I'll never win the lotto, it'll never happen for me, and that's when you push it away again. So these hurdles are actually, I need you guys to start thinking of these hurdles as blessings, because it means that the construct, that the higher self is listening to you. Okay, that's a huge key. When something in your life bad happens, first of all, let's not use the word bad, let's use the word adverse. But first of all, when something adverse happens, guys, you guys got to understand that it's all about how you take it. You can't see in the future. You can't see forever, okay? Just like on this flat earth, we look out into the horizon, we can't see forever. That's the same as our intuition. Same as our foresight on dreams coming to us. A dream that we've been wanting for years could be a day away. It could literally be it could be happening to you the next day. But because you are taking a negative approach to something bad that happens, you're gonna now push it away, and now it's not gonna come to you. If you just kept the faith, and you kept on envisioning, and you kept an attitude of gratitude, it would have came to you that next day. How are you to know that? right? How are you to know where your blessing is? If it's right around the corner or a month away, right? So you got to keep the faith. So when you see a hurdle, that is proof that your prayers, your affirmations is being listened to. Because they say God will never give you something that you can't handle. Your higher self will never give you something that you're not prepared for. So if you are preparing to be a multi-millionaire, you listen to those multi-millionaires talk, you listen to the sacrifices that they've had to make. Oh God, I mean, it's heart-wrenching. Things that you would never want to live through, things that probably keep them up at night. You got to understand that a lot of people on the Shark Tank, that show with the investors, or the Dragon's Den if you're English or Canadian, those people that are sitting on that panel, they don't sleep. They get maybe 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep a night. They're not getting healthy sleep, but they're building their empire so that they can have a nice sleep after. A nice long sleep in the afterlife, right? A nice long sleep when their grandkids are running around. They can sleep peaceful knowing that they've built something for their family to continue on. And you can do it too. You will do it too. Say it with me. I will achieve my goals. Say with me, I see my goals being met. Say, I feel my goals being met. I feel my aspirations being met. I understand that the universe is going to throw adversities in my way while creating. Because look, let's say dreams had weight, okay? And you can bench press 50 pounds. Plus the bar, so you can bench press like 95 pounds, okay? You got the heavy bar, you load it up 25, all together, you're lifting about 95 pounds, right? Say your dreams weighed something. Well, how much do you think a Lamborghini would weigh? Let's say that weighs 200 pounds. Let's say a mansion with a villa and 5 different homes all over this earth. Say that weighs 1,000 pounds. Well, guys, take this in. Okay? Take this in. Take this in. If you are you're a person that you are right now, you're a scrawny weakling, okay? That's what we're just gonna do, a stick figure of a scrawny weakling, right? And that's not meaning that you're scrawny or weak or you're a joke or anything. That's just the life you're living right now. You're not powerful. You're not a powerful creator. You don't have 5 corporations set up in 3 continents. You don't have, maybe you do, but if you're watching this right now, I doubt you have 5 Lamborghinis or supercars that you want. I doubt you have many wives, or maybe just your one wife that you just love so much. You don't have those. We all of us watching this right now want more. We want to aspire to something more. We want to help people. We want thousands of dollars so that we can give it to homeless people. Whatever, right? Whatever it is. We're not there yet. That's why you're watching this stream, right? And I'm telling you how to get what it is that you want. But right now you look like this. And that's what you're bench pressing. You're bench pressing your 9 to 5. You're bench pressing your stress, your ex-girl. You're bench pressing your reality. You're bench pressing your reality right now. But then you listen to Masterpiece. You listen to The Science of Getting Rich by Walter E. Waddles. And then you figure out the hack of having an attitude of gratitude, being thankful. And you keep that vision in here and in your heart and in your stomach, and now you're learning a thing or two, and now your dream of having a promotion. Remember, dreams have weight in this example. So let's say your promo has weight and it weighs 50 pounds. This version of yourself here can't lift this. You're going to struggle. And you won't be able to bring that bar up. You won't be able to raise the bar of your own life. You know how they say raising the bar? You won't be able to raise your own bar, guys. So what does the universe do? What does God do? What does your higher self do? It gives you hurdles. It gives you challenges so that you can pump that weight, and you can, it's conditioning you. It's giving you problems. It's giving you stress. It's giving you adversity so that you can now handle the weight. Now you got some muscles. You can handle that weight. You can lift those dreams above your head. And you can now conquer your reality, your new reality. You can now harness it and make the best of it, guys. Like they said, God will never give you something that you're not ready for. The universe, your higher self, will never give you something that you can't handle. So what does it do? It gives you challenges and adversities, people. And that means that it's listening to you, and that also means that this is a blessing. This hurdle, this problem is a blessing. That means that your higher ground, your dreams are just on the other side of this hurdle, guys. Like, it's mind-blowing what's gonna happen when you hold something in your mind, you're thankful for it, and then you wake up the next morning, and then some shitty thing happens, and then you say, oh, fuck, man, it's not working, I'm going to stop this whole manifestation garbage, I'm just going to go back to my regular life. That is the exact thing you don't want. That's the exact time where you need to have more faith than ever. It's easy. It's easy to wake up every day and try to say, oh, I want this and I want that, and live through your life and have the faith. Yeah, I have a Lamborghini, I have the girl, I have the family. That's easy. Anybody could do that. But can you do it with a 10-foot brick wall in front of you? Can you do it when danger is looking at you, staring you in the face? Can you be as thankful for a dream that hasn't happened yet? Can you hold the vision and keep the faith when danger's staring at you? When a threat of losing your job, losing your house, losing your family? Can you keep the faith alive when all these bad things are happening? Because if you can't, guess what? All those dreams that were coming right after this wall, they're now going to recede back into the universe, back to the nothingness, back to the primordial space that everything is made up of. Remember, we talked about how every video game character is made of the same thing, pixels. We are made of the same thing, and that thing is this substance that pervades all reality. It pervades all of our cells, and every wall, every cell, every bone, every light. It is here, and it is changeable. It's malleable depending on what you want. How are you programming it? What is your vibration that you're setting up? If your vibration is strong and you are envisioning it and you're keeping the faith, guess what? You're going to approach this wall, this hurdle, with complete assurity. You're going to approach it with faith, and you're going to say, I can get over this. This is just a problem of today. That doesn't mean it's going to define who I am. This problem is an illusion. This wall is an illusion. Just like physicality, solid matter, solid walls, it's an illusion, guys. Okay, it's not really here, it's not really solid. Okay, it is empty. We learn about things like that in science class with atoms, and there's more space between the atoms, and there is a physical denseness to it, right? There's more space. So when you are dreaming and you are manifesting and you're holding that that vision alive, when you are going to bed at night and waking up in the morning and you're keeping those affirmations strong and happy and positive, what's going to happen is you are going to be met with a problem 100%. I can't tell you guys how many times in my business that we are setting up promotions, we're doing deals, we get a different machine, we're leveling up in our eyes, and then boom, we sign a new deal. We make more money than we've ever made in a month before, and then boom, something bad happens. you know, our terminal goes down, the internet goes out, someone does something stupid and it causes pandemonium for us, the pandemic, whatever it is. And that is enough to usually knock a normal person off their square, off of their faith. But if you can hold that faith then and know that it's just an illusion and actually be thankful for that problem, guess what the universe is going to do? The universe is going to say, wow, this person has no problems with adversity. This person, he's always thankful. This person is always holding that vision and having the faith that he has it. And the universe has to answer all checks and balances, right? So it's almost like, you know how you win a contest and then there's that skill testing question? You know, you picked all the right numbers, you got it, you hit the jackpot, and then on the back, answer this skill testing question. 4 plus 3 divided by 12 minus 2 times 8 plus 1. And you're thinking like, holy shit, like, oh no, I didn't know there's a skill testing question. I can't do this. I don't have a calculator. I haven't done math in a while. That is you pushing you already won the lotto. You already got the prize. This skill testing question is just a hurdle because nobody has to answer the skill testing question. When you win the lotto, when you win that contest, you have to then answer the skill testing question. But if you don't win the lotto, if you don't have that winning ticket, then you won't be asked the skill testing question. I remember like McDonald's used to have these like these little contests at McDonald's when I was young, and I would always see skill testing question. But I wouldn't worry about that skill testing question because I didn't win the thing, right? But one time I did win something, can't remember what it was, and then the skill question hurdle, the skill testing illusion popped up out of nowhere. Turn it over, boom, skill testing question. Then you gotta hop over that, and then suddenly you're sitting pretty, my friends. You are sitting pretty. I'm telling you right now, you have to have the faith. You got to believe me, man. You got to try this for yourself. You have to. So remember when we were saying never put out the vibration of I want, because that means that you don't have, and the universe will only give you more of a reality of lack of what you don't have. Okay, so how do we reverse that? We say thanks first, and then we do, right? So instead of I want, which is 1, I do, which is 2, I receive, which is 3, and I am thankful, which is 4, we're going to reverse it to I'm so thankful I have this thing that I don't yet have. And then you're going to receive that thing, and you're going to be thankful for it. So we're going to put a little like a little exponent here, a little exponent of 4 next to the 3, showing that we're thankful when we get it as well, right? Number 4, we're thankful for something we don't have. Number 3, we get that thing because we held the faith and had an attitude of gratitude and kept the vision alive. And when we get it, we're going to be thankful. That's the little exponent. And then number 2 is we're going to do that thing. We're going to drive that Lamborghini. We're going to love that girl. We're going to raise that family. And then remember how the number 1, the I want, because you're always going to want something else, right? You're going to want a bigger family, a bigger cottage, more trips, helping more people. But we're going to turn that want, we're going to change that into a 4. Okay? So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4 that you want to do. It's not 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 4, 3, 2, 4. Because this 4 is your next dream. And then you're going to receive that dream. Be thankful with the little exponent. And then we're going to do that dream. And then instead of wanting again, we're going to do another 4. We're going to do another thankful for something else we don't have, and so on and so on. But, as I just explained to you, as soon as you start doing those things, the order now becomes 4, which is I'm thankful for something I don't have. And then a hurdle is going to pop up. You approach that hurdle with positivity, assurity, faith, confidence, with the vision, and you're going to get over that hurdle, and that's when you're going to get the 3. You're going to get it. And then the exponent of the 4, being thankful. I'm so thankful that I actually have it now. You know what I mean? But you have to be, in the beginning, when you're thankful for something that you don't have, you have to be so sure that you do have it. You have to be so sure that you do have it, as if you already did get it. And that's how you're going to trip out the universe. And the universe is going to say, hey, hold on, this guy's really feeling like he got a Lamborghini. Stacy, did you give him a Lamborghini and it didn't tell any of us? No sir, I didn't give him any Lamborghinis. I'm checking up my history files. No, he's just saying thankful. He's just saying his thankful prayers and being grateful out of nowhere. What should we do? Oh, god damn it. Mike, you got to get this guy a Lamborghini, or else this whole construct is gonna crumble, or else they're not gonna believe in the construct. They're not gonna keep on having faith. They're not gonna keep on having fear. We need to uphold this construct, and you gotta check out that balance. You gotta correct that. Remember the scales, right? With the Ma'at feather, Ma'at balance. The whole universe works off balance. Your higher self wants to be balanced. Jesus, with his hands out, like he's on a tightrope. Balance. He's balancing himself, right? So any god with their arms open means balance. Ma'at, with the arms open, balance, right? So there, when you feel like you have that dream, oh God, you are sending out such a strong resonance and vibration to the universe, to God, to the higher self, to the triple black mother, and it is going to come back to you much stronger, much more potent when you are thankful that you already have that thing. So you're thankful that you already have that thing, and deep inside, you know, for example, you might be on a bus. You're riding the bus, and you say, I'm so grateful I don't gotta ride the bus anymore. Next day, I'm so happy and grateful and thankful that I don't have to ride the bus anymore. Do you know how silly you're gonna look to the person beside you? They're gonna say, what are you talking about? Why are you being thankful for not riding the bus when you're clearly on the bus with me? So to other people in your immediate surroundings, they're gonna look at you like it's a little odd. You're gonna feel a little silly, but don't, because you have to have unwavering faith that you do have that thing. Okay? So 4 is, I'm grateful I have this thing. Thank you so much for giving me this Lamborghini. And then a hurdle is going to pop up. Now, if you take that hurdle negatively, or if you actually believe in this hurdle, you believe like this is a bad thing, instead of being grateful for this hurdle, then you're going to sink and it's going to go away. But if you're thankful even for the hurdle, for the problems that come up in your life, you're thankful, the universe is going to say, this guy's unstoppable, he's potent, he knows what he wants, he's hacked our system, get him the Lamborghini. That's number 3. You're going to be thankful for receiving the Lamborghini. Like when you see it with your own eyes, oh my God. Whew, thank you so much. Thank you so much that I learned how to manifest with the help of Master Peace. Thank you so much that I learned how to manifest with the Science of Getting Rich by Walter E. Waddles. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. And then you're going to do that thing. You're going to drive that Lamborghini. You're going to raise that family. And then you're going to want another thing, which is another 4. And then the process starts all over again. A hurdle is going to pop up. You're going to be on higher ground. You're going to be able to take more. Remember, you're going to be more prepared because of the hurdle. So be thankful for the hurdle. Without the hurdle, if you're not getting conditioned, you can't lift up your dreams, baby. How can you lift up your dreams if you're not conditioned for it, baby? You got to jump a couple hurdles. Go hit the hurdles. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta say thank you so that they can actually do it, right? Hit the hurdles, hit the gym, do the suicides, you know, wake up extra early. Thank you. Do the work, people. Woo! Woo! Powerful, guys. Powerful. My life has changed so much, guys. I opened up 2 locations. I got a second location of my juice bar. Before this, I didn't know how manifestation worked. I read this book, and it's more than just reading the book, right? You got to decode the book. You got to make sense of the book, right? You got to make it your own. And so I made it my own. And I said, okay, what are the principles of the book? Everything is the same thing. So there is no such thing as a lack. Guys, every seed grows into a plant. That plant grows into a tree, which drops hundreds of more seeds, which grows hundreds of more trees. And before you know it, you're exponentially growing, okay? Exponentially growing. What does that mean? What does exponential mean? Exponential means it's not 1, then 2, then 3, but it's more like 1, 10, 100, 1,000. Okay? Because a tree will start with one seed. It will grow into that tree, which will drop and successfully sprout 7 more seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more seeds. These seeds will all become their own trees, dropping off hundreds of more seeds, creating thousands of more trees. So it's like this layer cake effect. If you haven't watched that movie, Layer Cake, is pretty gangster, by the way. Okay, so everything in nature works like this, guys. Everything in nature naturally multiplies like crazy. Look at a family. Family has a single child, and then that single child has 2 siblings, and then that 2 children, and then that children has 3 children. But either way, it's the family tree is getting bigger and bigger, and that's just naturally. That's just natural, guys. We can't escape that. Okay. If you look at the leaves on a tree, you know, one tree has 100 leaves on it. 100 leaves. It drops seeds. Maybe it successfully sprouts 10 seeds. That's 10 more trees with 100 leaves on it. Before you know, you have 10,000 leaves. So why wouldn't this universe be abundant enough to answer your prayers, to answer back your vision? Well, it does. That's the answer, is that it does. It's just, how are you going about manifesting that? What are you doing? If you follow this method that I'm teaching you, and if you believe it before you see it, and you're thankful, and you keep the vision and the faith, and you have that abundance mindset, that everything in this universe is made of the same thing, and it just naturally multiplies, then you're on the right path. So that's step 1. And then the book further goes on to say you have a right to be rich. You have a right to be able to reach your dreams. Why? Because everything else does. The tree sprouts, everything else sprouts, everything else is doing what it can naturally do to become most optimal. Why not you? Right? Why not you? So after that, after we realize that everything is made out of the same substance, and that you have the right for abundance, then we have to learn how to program that abundance. And like I said, everything's, even the air is made up of the same things as this tin, right? It's all the same stuff. And this stuff is thinking, and it's conscious, it's feeling. It's a medium that we are swimming and breathing through and sending vibrations through. So that means that there must be a medium, like an ether, that carries our prayers and our affirmations. There is a medium called the ether that science tried to get rid of 60 to 40 years ago. They try to make you think, no, there is no ether, it's relativity. And that's why Einstein is so hailed by the powers that be. There's posters of him in every classroom, but where's Nikola Tesla? Where's his posters that actually figured out the electric harnessing the unlimited potential in this medium of the ether, right? So this stuff, this primordial thinking, moldable stuff that transfers our dreams and that carries our affirmations, it is thinking, and you can program it. And how you do that is by visions, not words, visions, okay? And it is the envisioning and the attitude of the gratitude that keeps you feeling that is connecting with the universe, with the higher self, with God, with the triple black mother, whatever you want to call it, with this construct, this simulation, whatever it is. That is the only way it can understand you and answer you, is by feelings, right? So we have The universe is made. Everything is made up of the same stuff. You have the right to be abundant. You have the right to be rich. You have the right to find love. And the stuff that everything is made up of is thinking and programmable through vision and feeling. Once you but what do you transmit? What kind of visions and what kind of feelings do you transmit? Well, you transmit the vision that you want, that you desire, and you are grateful for it as if it's already come to you. That is going to run an imbalance in the universe, in the program that needs to stay balanced. It needs to stay balanced. And you're going to trip the system by saying thank you for something that you don't have before you even have it. And you're going to send out messages of gratitude, and you're going to keep the vision alive. That way, the universe, the triple black goddess, the mother, the higher self, whatever it is, can now send back your dreams right to you. And that is your new reality. And then you're going to want something else. And you're going to have a hurdle. And you're going to go over the hurdle because of everything that you've heard here today. And you're going to make it on the other side on higher ground. Then you're going to have another hurdle because you're going to want another desire. And you're going to be thankful for it like you have that. And then you're going to hop the hurdle. And it's going to condition you. It's going to be hard. It's going to be strenuous. It might last a week. It might last a month. It might last a year. But you're going to keep the faith. Keep the vision of what you want. Keep the thankfulness. And you're going to be on a higher ground. A hurdle is going to come when you want something more. Higher ground, higher ground, higher ground, all the way up. This is the stairway of heaven, guys. This is when this is the Tower of Babel. When man figured out that they can use their prayers as a stairway to reach instant creation, to reach the higher self, to reach God, the impulse, the substantial reality. The archons have sent in a counter program to send this crashing down. When you get too close, it crashes it down. You know why? Because we have been hacked. Remember what I said, this program, this construct was made for us to thrive and to reach the heavens. But when they say the gods were angered or whatever, God, there's no anger. There's no anger in the program. There's no inherent anger if we succeed too much. These are the archons that don't want us to leave, that want to keep this construct, this world, this reality. They want to keep it full of sheeple so that they can live happily. Because I don't think that these archons are like us, where they can come into this program and just start creating. They need us to do that, and so they need to steer our will. And we're going to get into that maybe next time. Maybe I'm going to have to get into that next show. Why the I'll probably write that down too. The archons have hacked because I believe that the archons are from this program and have become like semi-conscious. You know how you're playing Mario or you're playing some sort of video game and there's people in the level that are just like waiting. They're just like kind of waiting there, and you walk up to them, you press B or you press A, and then they turn to you, and then a dialogue box comes up and they start talking. You get your answers, and then you walk away, and then they kind of turn back and they kind of keep on doing what they're doing. A lady's just like raking in the town. You're running up. You have free will. You're conscious that you are outside of this game, playing this video game character, and you go up to this lady working on the farm. She turns to you. You press A. She turns to you. She gives you the answer. She goes back to raking. But they don't have their own lives. They don't have their own desires and their own way to create. But you, as the character, can set this on fire. You can jump over this wall. You can crash that house down. It's the same thing. I think these archons here, and this might be getting off topic, but this is getting deep, because in my title I do say and more. So I do think that these archons are like from this program, and they can't affect the program. They have no effect whatsoever on the program, so they need our emotions. They need to create fake broadcasts, fake situations in the political arena, fashion, influencers, all this. They need to use us, our emotions and our actions to steer this reality to how they want it because they can't just do it themselves, right? That's why they'll wage wars and people will kill people. But they won't actually be on the front lines of battle. They're somewhere else in the shadows using other people as puppets, right? So this Tower of Babel concept is like who are we angering? If we rise to the point of godliness and we come to our overselves, our oversouls, and we get in touch with our higher self, what's wrong with that? We are made in abundance. We are meant to be given abundance. So why punish us for rising to that occasion, to rising to our higher self? Who is getting mad? It must be the archons or the people that built this construct that was hacked into our reality. Okay? So how we go against that is by being thankful. Always be thankful, even for the adversities that happen in our life. Okay, guys, this has been a stream and a half, and I hope that you guys you liked it. I'm seeing a lot of positive comments coming through, and I'm very happy that you guys stuck with me to the end. Let me just answer some of your questions right now before I go. And this is the benefits of catching me live, right? I mean, when you watch me after the fact, it's cool, and I'm super grateful that you're watching the videos. Look at my hands, looking like I fucked up a Smurf over here. Oh shit. Okay. The benefits of watching live is that you get questions answered. Sometimes I miss them, sometimes I don't. But let's see if there's any questions in the chat, or if you guys have any questions. I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. I will is a it's another one of those language constructs that keep it in the future, that keep it just out of reach. When you say I will do this, it's like, well, then why don't you just do it? Why haven't you done it? Why aren't you thankful that it's already done? So if you have people that you're coaching or whatever in life, and you're trying to teach them how to manifest, instead of using the word will, which is like a future word, I hope, I will, I want, because saying you will do something, okay, yeah, I'll clean it up, I'll do it. And then you forget and you don't do it. So I will doesn't mean that you are doing it. I will is simply another one of those words that'll keep the carrot hanging in front of your face and keep you chasing that, right? So I have done it. I have this. I'm thankful for this. That is the best way. All negative thoughts, push them right away. That's right. That's right. Negative thoughts, push it out. These Jamaican minds here. Yeah, yo, peace out to Jamaica. When did the law of attraction become a law? Well, I don't know what you mean by that in terms of like law, like a law, but I think you mean it like a law of density, a law of thermodynamics. When did it become it? It always has been. It was born, integrated into this construct, into this reality, for us to be able to achieve and have the desires. Remember, outside of this construct, we are not the same, right? We are here. We are limited to. We can't see in the future. We are limited to time. Everything takes a while to unfold linearly. Things don't happen all at once. We have jealousy. We have pain. We have sadness. We have laughter. So we are here to experience things that obviously we can't experience in our other higher self, or maybe even lower self, right? Like when we play a video game, we are making that character fly, do double jumps in the air, maybe sometimes triple jump, you know what I mean, in the air, which is something that we can't do. We can't fight Koopas. We can't throw Kamehameha balls out of our hands. We can't turn Super Saiyan, you know what I mean? We can't collect rings like Sonic and run as fast as Sonic, but in the video game we can make that character experience things that we can't. So these laws of attraction were built into this reality, at least that's my understanding, and it was never created, it never had to become a law. It just always was a law that was built into this dynamic so that we can come here and create. Like, imagine you go into, you're sold on this reality. Hey guys, come into this reality. You can do anything you want. You can create and have anything that you dream of. And then it doesn't work. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be right if we didn't have these manifestation laws of attraction. It's also very important to do your higher self bidding. Find out what you love to do, and you don't have to ever work again. Yeah, that's right. That's what I live by, right? You find something that you love, and suddenly work is not work, because you're getting up happy. You're not getting up like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to polish this steel. I don't want to do, you know what I mean? Manly P. Hall definitely opened my eyes and helped me understand philosophy, alchemy, etc. Manly P. Hall has a lot of interesting lectures, and I want you guys to go now and listen to all the Manly P. Hall stuff that you can. And another comment says you may not always get what you want, but you get what you need. You can't always get what you want. Say you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you'll find you get what you need. Like I said, these people, these musicians, these actors, these stars, they know what I'm talking about, and they're giving it to us through song, okay? Through movies. They're giving it to us, yo. So thanks for that. Wagwan Dread. Ain't nothing. Cooling out. What has your dreams said about this matter you're in? Dreams. You know, dreams, I don't put too much stock into dreams, because the foods that you eat can affect the dreams, right? They can chemically affect the balance of your brain, producing different images. And so I've heard one guru say that dreams are a distraction, that dreams are something that people put way too much stock into, that you're supposed to have a nice restful sleep and let everything go. Like in meditation, you're not supposed to be thinking and thinking. You're supposed to be clear-headed, empty-minded. And so that's why they say that sleep is unconscious meditation, and meditation is conscious sleep. Because when we are meditating properly, we are stopping all of our bodily functions other than the parasympathetic autonomous nervous system, the breathing, the blinking, the swallowing, all that stuff, right? The hair growing. But everything else, like moving the arms and doing all this stuff, that's all put to rest when we meditate. And we are in our heads, and we are clearing our heads. We're only making space for the things that we want to see. No nightmares, nothing like that. No dreams that are weird. And that's why they say sleep is unconscious meditation, because meditation is supposed to be purposeful. It's supposed to be achieving something. And that's why meditation is conscious sleep, because you're conscious during the meditation, but your body has a chance to rest. So remember that. I just saw your question, my bad. Okay, it's Masterpiece, it's almost being tested for what you want. Yep, I had a big day next midnight. Let me just see if there's anything that I can also like just piggyback off of or address. I'm so thankful for you guys. Just wrapping up the stream here, and I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful for everything that's coming into my life. I'm so grateful for all the positivity that I feel every single day and experience. I'm so glad that I have the eyes and the intuition to see above this fake reality that they bestow on us and they try to enforce on us. And I'm so grateful that I have broken out and above, and I'm so grateful that I have the means to help millions of people in this earth, and I am so grateful that I am able to start orphanages to house young children and to give them proper role models to help end gang culture and street life. I'm so grateful for the multi-millions that I have to make sure that my family and others are just as well off. And I'm so happy that this world is going in a better place. I'm so thankful for this world going in a positive direction. That's what my affirmations sound like. Okay, that's. I was just giving you guys a little example of how I manifest, of what I say. And yo, I'm telling you, like, my shit has popped off ever since reading that book and making it my own, making the steps that I told you guys. I went from selling juices out of my mom's house to getting a car and selling juices out of a trunk, to getting a brick and mortar place, out of sharing it with another business. And we went through our hurdles, and we had a lot of disagreements. They weren't too clean, so I had to shut down shop. And I'm so grateful for that, because it landed me another opportunity for another brick and mortar. And then after that, I got another adverse situation happen, but I kept the faith, and now I'm in another brick and mortar in a much more popular area, where I could have been like, oh no, we have to close down, what am I gonna do, where am I gonna find the funding? No, I stayed positive, stayed strong, and now I have a brick and mortar and a second location that's inside of a gym. So I'm serving juices and smoothies for people, and I'm making more money per month than we've ever made before. And I'm so thankful for whatever hurdle is thrown to us next, because I'm expecting one to come, and I can't wait till it gets here. And I'm so grateful for it when it does. I'm so happy that I have found this hack. Guys, you guys got to do the hack. Be thankful before you have it, and keep the faith alive. Alright guys, I gotta go, but please like, subscribe, hit the like button right now if you haven't already for me. I would really appreciate that. If you guys want to support the show, my PayPal is in the description, my PayPal email. Send whatever you can if you can. If not, hey, it's all good. Keep the abundance for yourself, for your family. I would like that more, in fact. T. Wriggles, thank you so much. Yeah, you've been with me for a long time. You say, I watched your whole process. You are truly amazing. Trust me when I say this. Be ready for a change. We're going to change the world. Know that. I know it, brother. I know everybody watching this. I know you guys will change the world with me. William Magazine, peace. Thanks for your positivity. I love you. T. Wriggles, I love you. Thank you all. Torch Fuego, I love you. I love everybody that is supporting me and that continues to watch the show. I'm out of here. I got to go open my juice bar. People are probably maybe lining up. I don't know. But they want their juice. I got to get the blue off of my hands. I love you. I'm going to be doing another stream to probably Friday, if not then on Monday, and we're going to be taking this up another level about the archons and why they don't want us to have what it is that we need and want. But anyways, peace, love, thank you so much for being with me.